Good morning, children. So, today we will be doing our numericals for the cash book. Just see the first numerical. The question says that we have to enter the following transaction of Mr. Rupinder Delhi in the single column cash book, and this question doesn't contain GST. So we have to maintain a single column cash book. It's a very simple question. Let's start. The first entry says that in 2018 January 1, Rupinder started business with capital 2 lakh. So this is in the cash book. Just see the solution in the cash book. It is being posted on the debit side as the amount is being invested in the business. So as per the entry that you will be making on January 1, capital account will show 2 lakh. 2nd January, purchase furniture for cash rupees 50,000. Since it's an expense, it will be recorded in the credit side, furniture account 50,000. January 3, purchase goods for cash. Again, it's payment, so it will be recorded on the credit side itself with purchases account 30,000. January 5, paid freight. Again, it is the expense, so it will be again recorded in the credit side with the freight account rupees 500. Then on January 7, sold goods for cash rupees 28,000. Since the goods have been sold and the cash has been received, so it will be recorded in the debit side as sales account 28,000. Then on January 10, amount is being paid to Ramesh. So since it's an expense, so it will be recorded in the credit side as Ramesh account 20,000. On January 15, sold goods for cash. Since the amount is being received on the sales, again will be recorded in the debit side as sales account 10,000. Then the wages are being paid. It's an expense. It will be recorded in the credit side under the wages account. The last two entries, which are made on January 25 and 31, both are not falling into the category of cash, as it says purchase goods from Raj on credit. So credit is not taken into account when you are preparing the cash book, so it will not be recorded anywhere. Then paid rent by check. Since the amount is being paid through check and it will be cleared under bank, when you are preparing single column cash book, it will not be taken into account. So now the balancing part is left. We will calculate all the receipts and the payments. In this question, you can see that the amount is falling short on the credit side, so the balance amount is coming over there as 1,27,500, and the total is being done and balancing is being done. Both the columns of cash books are matching with the amount 2,38,000. So this completes your question.